Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So remember in my last video I had mentioned that I needed to get one more marker for my March Copic colors challenge. I had the other two, which are here already in my collection, but I needed to buy one more. So I went to the store and I bought this one, which was YG17. And then I found out that the price of Copics in Singapore went up by a lot, like 85 cents increase overnight. So I'm not sure why they increased it, but I was pretty upset about that. I decided to scour Singapore, look at all the other art stores and see if there might be anybody who might be selling the markers at a better price. And I did find one place left that was still selling Copic markers at the old price. So I went a bit crazy, like really crazy. Like a lot crazy. I bought some markers. A lot of markers. There's still more. I spent $500 on Copics. Yeah, I really thought I was crazy at the time, but this was my last chance to get this price. This price was always a really good price. I think it was like a little over it was like $5.50, $5.55. I can't really remember how much the exact amount was, but the new price is $6.70. And this store, which is the Artmark store in Singapore, if you go to Bras Basha, it's one floor up from Art Friend. They have old stock of the markers at the old price. So we pretty much decided, me and my husband, to buy them out of anything that I actually needed. So how I did this was I used the Copic app, which is the Copic official app that you can get from the App Store. It's not, sponsored or anything. It's just what I like to use. I used that. I made sure to input all the markers I have, and I made a list of all the markers I don't have. And then I pretty much sent the list to my husband, and he was passing by as it was. I thought I better do it fast before someone else has this idea. And we bought out as many markers as we could that were in good condition and that were the ones I actually needed. So yeah, this was a lot. It was a lot of money, but in the long run, I feel like it'll be worth it. Because the only place I can get it cheaper than this is if I went to Japan directly. And that's not probably going to happen for another 2, 3, 5 years. I don't know when. It's a dream kind of thing for me and my husband. So I just don't know if that would even happen. And I don't even know with the airplane rules if I'd even be allowed to buy this kind of thing. So I went for it. Yeah. So these are all of the markers that I bought. I still have at least 60 that I don't have in the entire Copic sketch collection, which is crazy because I feel like I have so many. But yeah, these are what I have. I didn't buy all of the grays that they had because I feel like I don't need them. As it was, the N10 was a mistake because I didn't want to get it because I feel like it was just like a black color. Wow, I can't keep these all in frame. But it was a mistake, and I actually have some duplicates by mistake as well, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do a giveaway with those or if I'm going to try to sell them to try to get money back, but we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. I'm gonna bet you're all gonna vote for giveaway, so yeah, just let me know. But yeah, I think in this video I'm gonna indulge myself. I did do a poll on Twitter and Instagram to ask if you want to see just a haul video or a swatching video, and the swatching video wasn't really popular, but I kind of want to do it anyway. So if you're interested in watching me swatch out all of these colors, stay tuned. If not, it's okay. You can totally click away. But yeah, this is what crazy Copic lady looks like. I think I can officially call myself that. I also got another case for my Copics, which I'll show a little bit later. You can probably see it on my Instagram stories. But yeah, it's the same cases that I had before, but I got one extra, so I had to rearrange a little bit. But wow, it's a lot of markers. It was a lot of fun. Probably some of my favorites are these blue greens. Like, look at those colors. They're so pretty. And of course, the purples and violets. So yeah, I mean, like, it'd be weird if I just stood here and read off all the numbers. So I guess you know, you can read it for yourself. Otherwise, you can stay tuned for the swatching to see what colors are good. Hopefully there aren't too many colors in here that look exactly like the ones I already have. But yeah, this is what $500 worth of Copics looks like. Yes, I am crazy. All right, let's get started with the swatching. So the swatching is probably going to be similar to my watercolor swatching video. I'm just going to like talk in real time and not going to have any music playing in the background. And we're going to go through all of these markers and add them to my chart. So if you're curious what the colors look like, then definitely stay tuned. Honestly, this might take a while. Okay, first I'll start with the grays. There actually were a whole bunch more grays that they had available, but I decided to not buy so many grays because I don't feel that they're as useful. And there's one mistake I made in this one, which I got the N10, which I didn't mean to get because I feel like it's just going to be black, but I got it anyway, so you might as well make use of it. Okay, that was the only N color that I got because I feel like I have a good amount. I have every other color. I got 3 T colors, T0, T4, and T7. Then I got C0 and C7. And the last one I got was W7. So those are all the grays I have. I don't really plan on getting any more. I feel like the 9s and 10s are kind of like too dark to be super useful. And having every other color is already good enough, so I most likely won't be buying any more grays in the future. This bundle is the violets and blue violets that they had. So we'll start with the violets. I got V93 and V05. And V05. And the BVs, blue violets, I have B11, B17, and B20. B11 looks really pretty. Yeah, I really like that color. B17 is really dark. And quite blue. and B20. B20 is very close to B20, just very blue compared. Like, I don't know if it's very visible because it's a light color, but V20 and V25 are some of my favorite violets. It's very similar toned, just very blue. Of course it would be because it's also a number 20, but you know. And just to be clear, if I haven't said it already, you really don't have to have Copics to be a happy artist or anything, just to be clear. And you don't have to have all of the colors. It's just kind of always been one of my dreams since I was like a teenager to kind of get all the Copics one day. I always thought that that would be a professional goal because one of my favorite artists, Tani Morarina, she had a bunch of Copics in a picture of her workstation. So I don't know, it was just always one of my dreams to get all the colors. So these are the YRs. These are the YRs that I got. Let's see, YR02 light orange. I really like this color. I think it'll be really useful. It's ever so slightly desaturated. I actually wanted a color just like this the other day, so I'm kind of happy that I got this one. But I pretty much was just buying whatever they had that I had. I was trying to be careful, but I pretty much just got everything that they had. I probably should have been more selective with some of them, but oh well. YR09 is here. Some of the YGs, I probably should have been more selective with those, but I actually wasn't the person who went to buy these. My husband helped me to buy them because he was nearby and we just wanted to get them while we still could. So if I was at the shop, I think I would have been more selective and we would have spent less, but over the phone and in message it's harder. YR14 is caramel. That also looks like it'll be a very useful color. I'm not sure if it's very caramel-like. It's a little too light, too orange. But you know, the names don't really matter. YR31 light reddish yellow. YR31. That's a really nice color too. That kind of reminds me of the maple yellow I like in watercolor, which is really nice because now I have a marker that's similar, as long as it dries right. YR61 is spring orange. I'm not so sure about this color. I think you could actually use it for a really strange skin tone, but I don't know what else I could use this color for. And that is all of the YRs. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I did the intro a few times, so I can't remember which intro I will end up going with, but yeah, when I found out the price at Art Friend had increased, I found these markers at the old price at an art store called Art Mark in Singapore. And Art Mark is like one floor above Art Friend at Bras Basha Complex. I actually haven't been in there for a really long time. I just didn't really need the things that they sell anymore. But since this happened, we found out they still sell the markers, and I was really happy they still had the old price. Like they were actually being quite honest by still continuing to sell them at the old price because it was stock that they had bought at the old price. But the store was actually saying they might not carry these markers anymore because the price just keeps going up. So if you're in Singapore and you want the old price, you'd have to rush. They might already be sold out by the time you get there, or they may only have a few left. But yeah, I'm really glad that we were able to get so many at the old price. We saved a lot of money that way in the long run. These are the R's. R0000, pink barrel is the first one. Very light color. four zeros. I mean, honestly, if I hadn't bought them at this price, I probably wouldn't have bought so many so soon. It'd probably be a couple more years before I bought more, but I'm still happy I got them at the old price, because I don't know, the shop, this is R30, gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. The shop that upped the price, Art Friend, the clerk told me that this is a worldwide price increase, but I'm not really sure if that's true, to be honest. Like, there's been a lot of prices that have increased in Singapore recently, a lot of taxes, and they're talking about a sales tax hike in the next couple years. So it could just be a result of the prices here being more expensive. So I'm not really sure if that's accurate, but just in case, I wanted to make sure I could get the old price. R27 Cadmium Red. Because by the time I get to Japan, who knows if their price will be more expensive by then. Because that's a really far off goal. Plus, I don't even know, by the time I go to Japan, will you even be allowed to take alcohol-based markers on a plane? Or even refills, because it's like all alcohol. R37 Carmine. Because there's a lot of shops who won't ship markers. Like Amazon won't ship markers. And I'm not sure if that's because they have deals like so that the Copic distributors get business in their own country, or if it's because like they don't want, they think that these will be damaged in shipping. I'm not sure. So these are the RVs. The first one is RV 000 Pale Purple. 000, so here. Don't want to mark the wrong spot. But this paper is really far away from me just so I can get it in the shot, so it's hard to see. RV06 Cerise. Oh nice, this is the last hole there. This one's really kind of neon though. Like yikes. Ooh. RV 25 is next. Dog Rose Flower. Does that really say dog? Okay. Dog Rose Flower. Is that a flower? Anyone familiar with dog rose flowers? And this one is not as neon as I thought it'd be based on the cap. This one's actually a kind of pleasant color. But look at that. Look at the difference here. Like, that is not the same. Come on, Copic. No, that is not even slightly right. See, even Copic Records gets the color on the cap wrong. RV 42 Salmon Pink. Whoa. I guess that does look like salmon, but that's a lot more brown than I would expect. Like, it's nothing like the colors around it. I mean, is it gonna dry later? Because like, that's not really close either. I wonder if these colors are correct. Like, that is pretty big difference. Dry. RV 99 Argyle Purple. Okay, down here. Okay, so that's the R's and the RVs. And of course, like, the store didn't carry every single color Copics ever made, so I couldn't get like everything. But they actually had a whole lot more than I expected they would. I kind of thought that, you know, we'd go in and they'd have like maybe 30, and that would still be a lot. But I didn't expect when my husband messaged me back and he's like, they have, I think it was 96 colors that I needed on my list, and I was like, what? but that's a lot of colors. That was shocking. We had to make some decisions. Actually, my husband's totally awesome. He was totally cool with it. He's just like, yeah, let's just get him while we still can. But I was like, I don't know, that's a lot of money. BG07. I love these blues though. BG's like some of my favorites. BG11 Moon White. It's a nice name. One goes here. Oh, this is a really nice color too. BG23 Coral Sea. BG34 Horizon Green. That's an interesting name. BG34 goes here. It's very similar to 32, but more green. BG75 Abyss Green. 75 is here. BG93 Green Gray. Oh, that's a big jump between BG93 and BG95. Like, that's a big jump. BG99 Flagstone Blue. Not a big jump between 95 and 99, if you can see. They're really close. So that is the BGs that I bought. I'm just curious how these dried. The RG42. Yeah, see, it's not even slightly. This is like a really cute pink color, but this is like, I mean, I can understand what they're saying by calling it salmon pink, but it's very like orangey, brownish. Nothing like any of the other RVs. And the 25, how did the 25 dry? Closer, but still not the same as the cap. I mean, I don't usually compare the caps. It's just that those two colors were kind of shocking to me, how different they were. These are the Bs, the blues. We'll start with the lowest number. Okay. This is a 0, 20, 20, 30, 40, 40, 60, 63, 90. All right. That's the order. Okay, B02 Robin's Egg Blue. B23 Phthalo Blue. Really? Phthalo Blue? It doesn't look like a phthalo blue to me, but it's a nice blue. B28 Cobalt, or B26 Cobalt Blue. And I'm hoping that this one is not too close to B28 and 29 because those colors are really similar. Oh no, this looks pretty similar too. Oh well. B32 pale blue. Wow, that one really went over. B32 pale blue. Where is B32? Oh, up here. Like I said, normally I would be a bit more picky when buying the markers, but it did kind of feel like I wasn't there, so I couldn't really be as picky. And it was kind of felt like last chance, last time to get them at that price. So I was just like, oh, never mind. My husband was cool with it, so I was just like, we'll just get them all, whatever. We'll deal with the mistake later. B45 smoky blue. Ooh, that's a really nice color. I could definitely, it is definitely smoky. It's very desaturated. Very nice dark blue too. I like that tone. B63 light hydrangea. B63. Like this is another one that doesn't really, like I knew, because I know B60 is a very light color, I knew 63 should be a light color too, but I was tricked a little bit by the cap. B69 stratospheric blue. That's an interesting name. 69 is here. Actually, I was going to do a live stream. I kind of envisioned that this would be fun for a live stream, but I was too impatient. Like I don't want to wait because I'd have to wait until Friday to do a live stream, and I was just like, I want to do it now. B79 iris. Especially since like I had to rearrange my desk to fit all these markers. I got another case for them. I just kind of want to put the markers away and settle in and start using them. I don't want to make them waste. I don't want to make them go to waste. I want to start getting use out of them right away. B99 agate. I'll show my desk later before I end the video so you can see the new layout. I'll eventually do a desk tour too, like a work desk thing. I haven't done one since a few years ago, I guess. I think the first year I was doing YouTube I did one, and I switched to a whole nother room. It's a whole nother setup, but it's not really finished. I haven't done it. So those are all the blues, and it looks like I'm only missing like 3. I'm not sure if I have that one. Yeah, I don't have it. So there's only 3 blues missing. I know I have this one. It's just hard to see. I'll go with the yellows next. Oh, right. This is an assortment. So I have browns, the neon colors. Oh, these were another one where I was like, I don't know if I should get these, but we got them anyway. It was harder. It was getting to the point where it was hard to communicate which ones to skip and which ones to get. It was a big list. So we'll do the fluorescent colors first. This one is, I now have all the fluorescent colors. So this one is FY1 fluorescent yellow orange. I really shouldn't have got these though, because I kind of regret having the fluorescent ones. I just never use them. I need to like force myself to use them. I really do. And this one is FB2 fluorescent dull blue. Fluorescent dull blue. I cannot say that word. And I was actually disappointed that they didn't have more E's. A long time ago, I'd already filled up my E's a lot because I really wanted to complete the E collection. I thought they were really useful. E18 is copper. there's a couple colors that I think I could only either find online or like in Japan. E39 is leather. 39. Yes. And that is like really true to what they're saying. I think this really does look like leather. And then the yellows, and so just as a recap, I don't know. Yeah, I have this one. It's just really light. You can't see it. So I'm just missing E42, E49, E40, E84, 87, 89. I don't have those? Yeah, I don't have those. So those are the only ones I'm missing from this collection. Interesting. So yeah, yellows. We have Pale Lemon, Y000. The one thing I hate about these charts, doing charts, is like, oh no, if I put the marker in the wrong spot, I have to start over. That would be a disaster. Let's see. Y04, ACACIA. I don't know how to say that. Y04. I'm only really reading the names because I'm doing like a video, so I thought it might be, you know, you might be interested in the names, but I usually don't really look at the names. Y08 is Acid Yellow. This is one of the colors I had noted down after Billie J had done her favorites Copics video. But I actually did not buy this one because I thought, I'm not sure if I could use that color, but I mean, it was cheaper than the other store, so we ended up getting it. Y19 Napoli Yellow, Napoli. Y19. At this point, after buying all these markers, if the monthly Copic colors thing comes out with colors I don't have, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be like, why? I have so many. Why do you have to somehow pick the ones I don't have? But I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. Y32 Cashmere. Y32. You know, it's just like, because I have so many now, it'd be like really weird if they pick a color I don't have. But if they do, I'm just gonna skip it or pick something close enough, because like I think I don't need to buy any more markers for a long time. Although keep in mind that as I'm saying that, you haven't seen the haul that I did during Christmas, because I went a little marker crazy and I bought a bunch of markers back then. Y35 Mies. And by bunch of markers, I mean like they weren't Copics, they were other brands. So you'll be seeing that in the haul video. And the only reason I haven't posted the haul video yet is because I'm waiting for one last thing to arrive in the mail before I do it. And I have another video in mind, but I need to wait for that package too. Okay, so that's all the yellows. These are the YGs. Wait, you know what? I'll do the G's first. The YGs are by far the biggest, so I'll do the G's first. Okay. All the G0s. First we have Crystal Opal G quadruple 4, like 4 fours, 4 zeros. What am I saying? It's G0000, 4 zeros. I don't know what I'm saying. This is this one, yeah. It's super pale green, which is actually really nice. A lot of the pale colors you can't even see, so at least you can see that one. This one is G000 Pale Green. And this one is G09 Veronese Green. Veronese green. G09, where is it? Okay, G16 Malachite and G19 Bright Parrot Green. So G16 is first. I find it kind of interesting when the colors next to each other are really different. I like it. It's just, you know, it's interesting. G19. Like the G16 is actually a pretty nice color. It's almost blue grayish or blue greenish. This one too. It's almost got a blueness to it. Kind of similar to the BG49, but greener. Okay. G20 Wax White. G20. And G21 Lime Green. This is one of the ones I was kind of unsure about getting both. I was going to pick one or the other, but I'm glad that I got both because these are really different. So sometimes the app is not always accurate. G29 Pale Pine Tree Green. G29 is Pine Tree Green. It's always hard when you're picking, I find especially with Copic markers, when you're picking out what marker to buy based on like the website swatch, it's like it's always going to end up being so much different. You really don't know what you're going to get. G40 is Dim Green. G82 is Sim Dim Green. Really? Oh, Spring. What am I saying? Sim. Spring Dim Green. It's just D-I-M. Dim. This is a kind of a weird word. This is a nice green though. And G85 is a word I don't know how to say. V-E-R-D-I-G-R-I-S. Verdigris. G85. And these are similar, but it's enough difference that I'm like not mad about it. Back to the Bs, the B26, 28, 29. These are all really similar, but there is a slight difference, ever so slightly, in the color. So, you know, it's still all right. But that is the end of the greens. So we only have one more group to go through, which is YGs, and we're done. So if you've been watching up to this point, thank you for watching with me. We're almost there. Just a little bit longer. Okay, now this is the monster of the YGs. They had a lot of YGs and I had very little amount of YGs. I mean, I'm looking at them in my case right now and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 2. 6. Yeah, so I had 8 YGs. And this is all of the YGs here. And they had a bunch, so we ended up going for it. But I was really worried, especially with the G05, 06, and I think 07. They look really similar. So I'm just hoping on paper they're enough difference that I don't regret it. So yeah, let's just dive in. So the zeros. Start with these first. YG00 is mimosa yellow. Yeah, YG00. I always like to double check before. I already said it earlier, I know. I'm trying not to repeat myself, but gotta double check, make sure we're on the right thing. Okay, YG01 is green bice. What's a bice? B-I-C-E. YG01. Well, if you know what a bice is, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious now. Or did they mean rice? But I've never heard of green rice. And sometimes there's a lot of spelling errors like that here, so it's possible. The next one would be 5, YG05, which is salad. Oh my god, am I gonna end up having all of the YGs? It went from having like only a couple to all of them. That'd be crazy. I haven't actually counted yet, so I'm not sure. That's a nice color though. Okay, these are nice and different, but these are the ones I was worried about. YG06 is yellowish green. Oops, I almost went for the wrong spot. Okay. No, that is different. Okay, good, 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 good. That is definitely a different color. Yay, small victory. YG07 is acid green. Wow. Not as acidy as I would think, but it's a nice green. YG09 is lettuce green. Okay, and YG13 is chartreuse. Am I saying that right? I hope so. YG13 is here. Oh, I like that color too. Okay, I mean that's pretty good. I really thought they would all be the same, but they're all different tones. So, yay! Wait, oh, we're not done. I thought for a second we're done. No, we're not. Okay, 20, 21, 25, 41, 45. Okay. YG21 is anise. YG21, where are you? I don't know where these like pencil shaving or pencil eraser bits are coming from. Okay, right here, YG21, anise. Well, that is yellow. Wow. YG25 is celadon green. I'm hoping that this type of video will be fun for anyone to watch, and also maybe helpful if you want to know what they look like in relation in real life. It's a video, but you know. YG41 is pale cobalt green. Okay, that's this one. This one kind of reminds me of like the light greens, but slightly darker. Like they just have like a almost jade-like look to them. What was that one called again? Pale cobalt green. Like there's a nice color. Interesting color. YG45 is cobalt green. This one looks very complementary to the last one. Just darker, of course. Oh, maybe not. Sometimes there's a dry shift. Okay, the last four. We're almost done. I'm actually surprised at these colors. Like they're really different. YG91 is putty. Wait, does that mean I have all of the YGs? For real? Like I thought I was joking. The only one I don't seem to have is YG0000, 4 zeros. Interesting. I feel like this putty color will be useful. YG93 is grayish yellow. This one's a very unique color. It looks kind of nice, but it also looks kind of like gross when I first put it down. It looks better when it's drying. YG97 Spanish olive. And the very last one, YG99 marine green. So I'll show a close-up of the chart in case anybody wants to see the color differences. See if there's any colors you want to avoid that are too similar or you want to pick up because you think they look really nice. Hold on. Whoa. Come on now. A little too big for my hand. Welcome to the fumbling with markers show. Okay, I'll just put this to one side. Alright, that's it. There's only a couple of holes in the chart. I'll take the camera down so you can see it close up. I would probably say avoid these three. Maybe just pick one for sure. So these are the two cases I already had with the markers I already had. And this is the new case that I got to house my new markers, although I'll rearrange everything so that it's all evenly displayed. And I haven't put these away yet. Kind of hoping there will be extra space in this case to put other markers, like I have my pro markers up here, so I'm hoping they'll be able to fit, although I kind of like how this looks. It's kind of fun. But yeah, here's my little sneak peek to how my desk looks like for now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in any way. I hope you liked it. So yeah, thank you so much. If you liked this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and all that good stuff. So I'll see you next time. Bye.